What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man, and I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what's going on while I was behind the walls. Now, this story today, this is going to be a two-part story, man. Part one today, part two tomorrow. But this is about EJ, man. Sometimes you find some friends or some people that's from your spot, your homeboys and stuff like that, from your country or from your state or from your city, when you in chain gang, bro, and you try to, like, you know what I'm saying, not click up with them, but you might be trying to look out for them, bro, because you see they don't know what's going on while they behind the walls, and it could turn ugly for you, bro. Sometimes they leave you in a situation where it's their situation, but you get left in the hot water just by helping them out. Anyways, man, let's get into this story, man. We at the band or whatever. I ran across this Jamaican dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying, we pretty much from about the same parts in Jamaica. We actually went to the same school, so we pretty much was clicked up like this. But bro didn't really know how to move, man. He didn't know how to move behind the walls and stuff like that. And sometimes when you try to tell him stuff, he was kind of arrogant. You know what I'm saying? He had a little paper, so he felt like he could throw his paper around, or his paper could handle everything for him. But he didn't know that he wasn't doing nothing but attracting like the wrong crowd towards him, bro. You could never expose yourself while you in prison. And so he had his little phone and stuff like that. I think this time I had just got knocked off. This happened right after I got knocked off, after I came back to this side of the compound. And it was this officer, bro. It was this officer that used to be on my tail. When I got caught up and I came back to this side or whatever, he seen me and he was laughing. He was like, ha ha, ha ha. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, the heck, because this officer, bro, he had something against me. Not something against me, but he pretty much, he ain't like Jamaicans. That's how he used to be, bro. This man was wild, bro. Like, I might step, when he found out, this how he found out I was Jamaican, bro. One day, I'm in the dorm, I'm charging my battery for the telly. Boom, I'm charging my battery from the telly. When you charging your battery for the telly, bro, you pretty much be exposed. You be in the wide open. So it was a female officer. She came in there. I had to tuck the battery. You know what I'm saying? I seen her come in there. I had to tuck it. I made a move. And she was like, what you got there? What you got there? I was like, man, I ain't got nothing. And she tried to search me. I was like, man, you can't search me, man. You gotta gone somewhere. I ain't finna give you no search. Give me a search. Give me a search. And at this time, this dude was sergeant. Boom, she called. Boom. He come running down there. What? Where he at? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Man, I already done got off this stuff, man. I already done passed it off and everything, cleared everything out of my region that I needed to. But this dude, he was like, you think you slick? You think you slick? I'm finna watch the camera. I'm gonna go back up top. I'm gonna watch the camera. I'm gonna see everything that's going on. I'm finna come back down here and finna lock you up. Anyways, he left, bro. I guess he went and watched the camera, but he never came back. I don't even sure if he watched the camera, but he never came back. But ever since then, bro, whenever this dude see me on the walk, or he see, because in the building you had like 4 Jamaicans at the time, so when they called chow or something, we're going to chow, you had one guy that was in C dorm and one guy that was in B dorm and 2 of us that was in A dorm. So whenever they called chow, bro, we might just wait on each other, you feel me? Wait till they pop each other's door and we might just rock out. Everybody had free wear shoes on. Everybody had nice sneakers on. Not no sneakers that sell on the package and stuff like that. So whenever we stepping, he might be working the walk. You know what I'm saying? Coordinating movement and stuff like that. Look at y'all. Y'all just think y'all it. I used to be like, man, what the heck is wrong with this dude, man? The man is wild, man. So anyways, bro, sometimes when I used to go to chow, this how crazy and kind of laid back this camp was at some time, bro. I used to bring the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? I might bring the phone with me to chow, bro. Have it in my little pocket in my shorts. Boom, I'll walk to chow. One day this dude, and he had a habit of doing this, bro. And I should have stopped bringing my stuff to chow, bro, because he got a habit of talking smack. And when you talk smack back to him, bro, he been wanting to ask you for a search. But anyway, this day I went up there, man, went to chow, ate or whatever. When I passed him, I was like, damn, it's going to be kind of difficult coming back down here. I was going to pass the phone off to somebody else, but then I was like, nah, man, I ain't with all that. I just goddamn tried it back. Anyways, bro, I got through eating or whatever, get ready to come down and walk. I see a female officer at J Bill, and I stop. I'm just putting in my 2 words or whatever. Hear this man, he all the way down there. Hey, come on, come on. Come on, don't be talking to my officers. Don't be talking to my officers. We ain't with all that. You ain't come here for all that. You come here to do your time, and you come out here to eat chow. Go back to the dorm. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, all right, man, what if I still stood there and just got a few more words? And you know how it is, man. Sometimes you got to talk to the females, bro. You got to do that. Anyways, I'm walking down the walk. By the time I reach this man, he tells me, hey, come here, come here. So I'm like, come here? Man, anyways, bro, it was like more people passing beside him. I was far this side to the fence. He's like, come here. Man, I act like I ain't hearing, bro. And I just kept to pick the speed up because I got the phone on me, bro. I was already tripping, stopping talking to the female. And I knew he was on the walk. I already had waved out for that, y'all. So anyways, man, he like, come here. Act like I ain't hearing him. Going down the walk. He like, hey. I look back. He's like, man, come here. I'm like, man. When I did this and I look, I see he about to move. I took off running down the walk, bro. The door to the building was already open because you had people going in, coming from child. Man, the officer was on the inside of this door when you go in the salad port. Man, the officer, when she had the door open, I flew past her. She like, what you got going on? That's all I heard. Ran to the dorm. So as I ran to the dorm, bro, wrapped my stuff in a net bag. Hey, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's secure. I don't care what you do with it. Just make sure it's secure. And they ain't around me. Man, listen, man. That man came down there, came straight to the dorm, man. Told me something. Why you ran? Why you ran? I said, man, I just ran, bro. I felt like running, bro. I ain't even hear you. Say, you heard me. You turned around. I said, bro, I ain't hear you, bro. I just felt like running. Boy, that made him mad. That man was mad, bro. He said, all right, I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you. So I was like, ah, man, there we go. You know, I got a beef going on with this man, bro. I know he gonna try to search me every time, bro. So every time this dude will actually work, bro, I have to be on point. A lot of times I just put my stuff up, bro. I would even pull it out, bro. Because this type of stuff he be on, he just running the dorm, bro. Randomly. Like, dudes might just be in there chilling. You know, dudes gonna always be trying to charge their batteries and stuff, man. He ran in there. You know what I'm saying? Hem dudes up. He do be hemming stuff up. Now, he's like a little hound dog, bro. That's how he was. He be on point now. So one day now, bro, we in the dorm, we chilling or whatever. Like I told you, I hadn't got knocked off by this point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got knocked off. So I ain't had no phone. No, I was using EJ phone. EJ slept right beside me. And I slept right there, bro. And one day, we had the tents up, bro. We had the tents up and stuff like that. So the officer came in there. She was like, hey, take the tents down. This is probably like 3 o'clock in the evening. She like, take the tents down. You all know, lieutenant on the walk. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, when she said lieutenant, she was talking about the same dude. You know what I'm saying? But he had went from sergeant to lieutenant. He had up the rank. Because I told you, he be busting stuff now. He like a hound dog now. He be putting in work. So these folks done ranked him up. He lieutenant now, so you know he got plenty more stain. He got more leeway. He could come around and do more BS, bro. And this day, this man came around. She was like, lieutenant be coming there. He gonna come around. He up there in J building, walking around in J building. So I'm telling EJ, I'm like, hey, bro, pull a tent down. You know what I'm saying? Take your tent down. He's like, man, I can't deal with all this. I'm like, listen, bro, take the goddamn tent down, man, and stop acting like a damn little baby. Take the tent down. You heard this man coming around. You already know what time it is with this man. Take the tent down so this man don't have nothing to say about nothing. So he's like, all right. So I took my tent down anyway, bro. I laid back on my bed like this. Boom. I see him come in the building. He walked around that way. He went around D building. He around there for like a good 15 minutes coming around. When he came around, he looked in the dorm. He came in the dorm. As soon as he came in the dorm, bro, he looked around. He locked eye on me. Man, that man came straight over there where I was. Give me a search. I'm like, what the hell? He called the female officer. Hey, come here. Bring some gloves. Slapped gloves on or whatever. She came over there. She was like, you need me to help? He's like, nah, I got this. I got this. I know what he be have going on. I know he got a phone around here. I'm like, man, I ain't got no damn phone. Now, EJ, he beside me now. He's sweating bullets. He's scared. He nervous. He's sweating bullets because he got the phone over there, bro. He got the phone over there. But I told him, once you on point, bro, he coming at me. I know this dude coming at me, bro. And he at me, bro. At me. And this man in search, he ain't found nothing or whatever like that. He mad. They leave. I'm on the walk one day going to lunch. I'm going to lunch. Me and the other Jamaican dude, EJ, was with us. But he don't be going to child like that. He always like, man, I don't eat that food. I don't eat that. Okay, cool. I understand that. Sometimes I go to child, I don't eat, bro. But I have to get out the dorm. Don't nobody want to sit in that dorm all day, bro. I got to get out, get me some sun, especially if they don't call yard calls. I am heading out, bro. I'm going on that walk. Man, I'm going up the walk, bro. Me and the other Jamaican dude, old school Jamaican dude, bro. We going up the walk or whatever. Boom. He come, hey, y'all come over here. Search. Man, ever since this man came, Lieutenant, bro, like, he be on it, bro. He was already on it, but now he extra on it, bro. And he just an old school Jamaican, so he like, yo, to that brother, yeah, man. Every time you see, man, you want to come search, man. What you up on, Aya? What you up on? That's how bro used to talk to him. He used to be like, man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Y'all Jamaican think y'all just hit. Y'all just hit. So when he said that, I heard like a little accent from him. Bro, come to find out, this man from Grenada, bro, he was just on some real hating ass stuff, bro. I don't know why this man was like that. Anyways, bro, he searched us. We went to child, whatever. This on the way to child, bro. The man ain't even wait till was coming back. Boom, we coming back. You know me, I'm stepping anyway. He always mugging me, bro. This man is always mugging me for no apparent reason, bro. Anyways, bro, one night now he working, you know, he usually work like 2 to 10. That's the time he usually work. And you know when he working, bro, you know he coming in the dorm. So one night now I'm on EJ phone, bro. I'm on EJ phone, using EJ phone. We just heard, Lieutenant in the building, man, Lieutenant in the building. So I'm like, oh, snap. I wrap it up. So EJ like, man, get it to me. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna get it to you. Boom. I look outside, he out there in the salad port. So I tied it up in the net bag. I wrapped it up in some clothes, tied it up in the net bag, and just kind of threw the net bag over there. I kind of walked over there where the dirty clothes was and threw the net bag over there. He did his thing. He ran about 20 minutes before he come in the dorm. He come in the dorm again. He one of the Hispanics up, bro. He caught one of them. They up there charging, slipping. Bro, anytime this man working, bro, you know, if you go up there to charge, bro, you got to be on point, bro. Because he be up top watching the cameras. He might be up top in the offices looking at the cameras, seeing what's going on. Those cameras are real good, bro. They zoom in, could tell everything you got going on. So he probably seen home right there charging and see other people charging in other dorms. That's why he ran down there. He hemmed that man up. I was like, bro, why is you charging and you know the man in the building? He in the other dorms down there. Ain't no way possible, bro. You should be charging. So anyways, bro, he come and he bust him. He bust the Hispanic. So, you know, he on the high. He on the high like this. Walk around with his chest out. Boom. Came around by me. Me and EJ, he walked by, he looked. Look, he stepped back. He said, you, get up. He said to EJ, he said, you, get up. Boom. He told all of the officers, he's like, hey, search his property. Boom. They there searching EJ stuff. I'm still laid back right there. I'm looking at him, he looking at me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a stare off, bro. This man told the officer once they finished searching EJ stuff, search him. Search him. I know he got something. He got something. Search me again. I ain't got nothing, bro. It's just like I felt it, bro. Every time this man come in the building, bro, I know he gonna be at me, bro. I already knew he gonna be at me, bro. He ain't find nothing. He was highly disappointed, bro. And I was telling EJ, I was like, damn, bro, it's probably good that I just put it in the bag and threw it over there, bro. Because he came and searched you. And if he came and searched you, you ain't gonna try to buck. You ain't gonna try to run. You ain't gonna try to do nothing. So he's like, yeah, you right. You right, Jay. You right. Anyways, bro, as time went by, bro, I bumped into a little incident with this man, especially with officers. He really particular about it. When the female officers working, bro, if you say anything to the female officers, he tell them, don't any of these dudes cuss you out. Call me down here. Whoop, 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 whoop. So anyways, one day I was trying to go out the child, bro. She had to lock the door on me. So I'm like, hey, I'm still trying to go out the child. She like, I ain't open the door back. I ain't open the door. I'm man, open this door, man. I'm finna go eat. I don't know what you talking about. So we went back and forth for a minute. She opened the door, but she ended up calling him. So while I'm going up the walk, he coming down the walk. I'm like the only one on the walk. Everybody done went to child already. He's like, hey, I'm gonna write you up. I was like, write me up for what? He's like, man, cussing out the female officer. I was like, man, I ain't cussed the officer out. He's like, I don't care. This is what she tell me. I'm writing you up. I'm like, all right, man, whatever, man. Write it up, bro. This time I had them called a couple of DRs already. Phone DRs. I had like 2 phone DRs and like something else, bro. So I was getting ready to leave Riverbend anyway, bro. I already knew I was finna leave in a couple months, bro. They was finna raise my security. I had them went over the point system. See, they work off of a point grid system when each DR might carry different points. And when you were like minimum, medium, or close security, bro, that's how they determine about the points that you catch. So I already knew I was over the point system to go to close security already. So I ain't really care about the DR, man. I was like, man, bump that. I don't care about that. And he was kind of pissed that I said, bro, I don't care about that. Ride it up. I say, I'm on the way on the bus anyway. Y'all finna put me on the bus anyway. Ride it up. He's like, all right, whatever. Anyways, bro, I go back to the dome. It's down there about 10 o'clock in the night, bro. This man came around with the DR, rolled up and everything, bro. I'm like, man, this man here off the chain, bro. Came around with the DR. Yeah, man. I'm like, all right, cool, bro, whatever. You know what I did? Ripped it up right in front of him. I did not care, bro. I didn't want to hear. Bro, I kind of despised that man at that time, bro. I hate to say it like that, but I despised him, bro. He just a real hound dog, bro. I'm like, man, this man got some real problems. Anyway, bro, after a while, like I said, about 2 weeks, I never really had no problems with him like that. One day now, we in the dome. This probably about 3 o'clock, about 3:30 or something like that. It's kind of ready to come up the count. No, it's probably about 3 o'clock. We in the dome, bro. Got the tents up and everything. So, you know, they changed shift at 2. So the officer came in there. She was like, hey, you know, Lieutenant working, man. LT working. Y'all get them tents down or whatever. So I instantly, bro, I had done all. Because I had my tent, I had strings around. So I just throw the sheet over there. So all I had to do was like pull it back like a curtain. I just pull it back like that. But when this dude working, I ain't gonna lie. Some officers will see it like that and they'll bypass it. And some of them, they're tearing the whole sheet down. They're cutting the strings down and all that. So anyways, I took my sheets down or whatever. EJ had his sheets up. He was in there on the phone or whatever. So I was telling him, I was like, hey, bro, you know, LT working now. You got to be on point. Man, FLT, man. FLT, man. I can't stand him, man. Every time he come around, I can't use my phone. He's like, Jay, I got to talk on my phone, Jay. That's why I got the phone. I got to talk on my phone. Every time this man come, I can't be on the phone. I said, look, bro, just be careful, bro. I suggest you put up. So anyways, bro, he had got off the phone and he was like, he's going to charge the battery. So boom, he started charging the battery or whatever like that. But guess what he did? He put the tent back up, man. He put the tent back up. And she came back in again. She was like, hey, Lieutenant, coming to the building. I said, hey, bro, take the tent down. Man, I'm trying to lay down, man. I'm trying to get a peace of mind. I don't want everybody looking at me. But that's how it is in the open dome, bro. As soon as you lay back, everybody looking at you. You got something to lose, but you got this tent up or whatever. Anyways, bro, man come down to the building, bro. When he come down to the building, I'm laid back on my bunk like this. So they're like, man, LT on the floor. But usually walk this way, go around there by D building first. Man, the man came by A-pod first. They were like, LT at the door, LT at the door. Listen, man, he trying to open the door so fast, but she ain't popping from the boot. He like this, rocking the door. You could hear the door trying to open. So I'm like, hey, bro, get right. You know what I'm saying? LT coming in, get right. He's like, oh, snap. He got the phone charging on the battery pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this man here off the chain, man. So when LT come in, he the only one that got a tent up, bro. Bro, the man is the only one that got a tent up. So, you know, LT looking over there like that. I'm like, man, ain't no way. So when he coming towards me, he started panicking. He goddamn, he took the phone on. He kind of threw it at me. He threw the phone at me. When I grabbed the phone, LT, you see his eyes. His eyes is trying to look everywhere, bro. I grabbed the phone, but he couldn't really see when I grabbed the phone. He knew bro threw something at me. When I grabbed the phone, I just took it. I looked down the line right there. I just slid it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a homeboy like down there. He like, I slid it, bro. It ain't made it all the way down there, but it made it like 3 bunks away from me. You know what I'm saying? And his attention was on me. But I didn't know that this nigga EJ had threw the battery pack over there too. So by the time I turned around, LT run into him, but LT seen when he threw the battery pack over there, man. So by the time I turned around to go grab the battery pack, you had some guys getting up in the dome who getting up, hey man, what you got going on, LT? Trying to cause a confusion. You had some guys like that. So while they trying to cause a confusion, LT was locked in, man. He's like, hey, I get out my way, man. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. So he seen the battery pack. I was trying to pick it up. He's like, hey, put that down. Put that down. I was like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? So I tried to goddamn try to sling it too. He was on that, boy. He was on that. Man was on the plate. Another dude tried to pick it up. He's like, hey, man, you pick that up, you going to the hole with them. I was like, godly. I'm finna go to the box. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, no way. So dude that kind of backed up. I ain't expect him to pick it up or try to do nothing with it, bro. LT pretty much had seen it already. He had seen it already, bro. But the phone was saved. You know what I'm saying? The phone was good. The other Jamaican dude in the dome, Big Dread, Big Dre done went and got it from dude. So Big Dre like, hey man, what going on? He's like, yo, Yush, what going on? I said, yo, everything good, man. This man said, he telling me he done called more officers. LT done called more officers down there. He's like, hey, these two going to the hole. EJ now, he's sitting there looking crazy. Man, if this man had just listened, all EJ had to do was listen, bro. If he had just listened, bro, everything would have went smooth, bro. Put the phone up. Once this man working, you put the phone up, bro. It's no other excuse, bro. Put the phone up. But he didn't want to listen, bro. Now, this man has slapped the cuffs. I said, man, why you locking me up for? You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, you touch it. Because the battery pack, y'all know it's got the batteries and it got the end of the charger, like the pigtail. We call it the pigtail with the USB end where you plug in. He's like, they charge you like a cellular device. That's what they're going to charge you. They're going to charge you a cellular device. And when they give you that DR, they're actually going to take $100 off your books. They do charge you $100 off your books. So anytime you get caught with any type of like cellular device, any type of phones, any type of chargers for them, anything like that, they're going to charge you $100 off top. That's what they do. As soon as the money go on your books, your people send you the money, they're going to take it right off. Yeah, they dead serious, bro. They're going to take it right off, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man cuffed us up, bro. Walk us to the hole. He talking major trash. He like, yeah, I told you. He like, I've been telling you. I'm finna get you. Didn't I been telling you that? Man, I was like, man, shut your goofy self up, man. You talking about you been telling me you finna get you. I'm mad as ever, man. I'm looking at this EJ, man. I'm like, bro, you, bro, trying to help you out, bro. Ain't no way I get caught up trying to help you out, bro. You being real stupid. You should just put the phone up. Man, they brought us to the hole, man. They sorting our property out and stuff like that. He come to the hole. He told the officer, he's like, hey, make sure they don't get no food. They ain't supposed to have no food. All food that's in their property, make sure you separate it. They ain't supposed to get no food while they in the hole or whatever. Usually when you go to the hole, bro, they ain't worried about stuff like that. They ain't worried about it, bro. It's all you hardly find officers who just separate your food from your stuff like that. But anyways, he in there telling the officer, no, they ain't supposed to have no food in there. So the officer was like, all right, bro. As soon as that man left, man, the officer was like, man, listen, man, I run back here. I don't care what he talking about. He could be an LT, but this is my show back here. Officer's like, man, listen, man, y'all have y'all food, man. Y'all stuff probably finna get stale anyway, because sometimes they be trying to drag people in the hole. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate it, man. Listen, bro, they put us in the room together. You know I cussed this dude out, man. I cussed EJ out. I said, bro, if you had just listened, what the heck? He's like, man, Jay, I know, man. I know, Jay, man. I should just listen, man. He's like, damn. He's like, damn, man, damn. He's like, man, all right, man, damn. I was like, yeah, now we stuck in the hole, bro. Now we stuck in the hole. I'm like, damn, this man probably finna drag me in the hole, man, about this damn phone. Usually when you go by the phone, bro, you probably do about 2 weeks or something. Even though the first time I did 10 days, I think I did like 10 days or something like that. I did 10 days one time, and then I did like 5 days. So I was like, man, they probably finna let us out early or whatever. So, you know, we pretty much buckle up, man. You know, when I go to the hole, man, I pretty much like, yeah, time to relax, time to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? You locked in the room. Only time they're gonna let you out when you take a shower. Sometimes they might run showers 2 times a week, bro. At Riverbend, 2 times a week, bro. So we in the hole, we in the hole. And we in there about the 4th day. I see a different lieutenant walk around. I'm like, LT, what's up, man? What you got going on, man? You ain't gonna let us out? He looked at the chart. You look the chart outside, because outside your door, when you're in the hole, they have your chart. They have your name, all type of stuff, all your information on there. So he looked at the chart, what you in the hole for. He's like, man, give me 2 more days. He said, both of y'all give me 2 more days, I'm going to let y'all out. So I said, LT, what's up, man? You going to put us back in our building? I said, man, just put us back in our building, man. He's like, I don't know about all that now, but I'm going to let y'all out in 2 days. I don't know where y'all going to go. So I was like, all right, man, it don't even matter where we go, man. Wherever we go, I'll be good. I already know how this is. So anyways, bro, boom, 2 days pass. LT come around. I'm like, LT, what's up? He's like, all right, pack y'all stuff, man. Boom. Packed our property up. Packed our property up. Get everything together. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Open the doors. Go outside. Throw everything in the cart. Throw everything in there. Boom. He pull out the paperwork. He's like, boom. Y'all going to H building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all who just came out of this room. I'm like, godly. He's sending me and EJ to H building. I'm like, god damn, man. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. I really wasn't trying to go to H building, but I was like, all right, whatever. It's still on the east side of the compound. At least I'm not even on the west side like they normally do me. So I was like, all right, boom. EJ, he there, he crying or whatever. So they like, y'all going to HA. So I was like, all right, bet. Boom. We get down to H building. They show us the bunk or whatever. Was EJ? No, EJ was assigned to the bottom bunk. I was assigned to the top. Yeah, but we had the same bunk. Now listen, bro. The first even in there, I get in there. I ain't gonna lie. I knew a couple guys in the dorm, bro. I probably knew about I knew a whole lot of dudes in the dorm, bro. Hispanics was in there. There was a couple Hispanics in there. I knew them for playing soccer and stuff like that. And just some of the other guys in the dorm who done been in the dorm with me, who just be moving around the compound. And the first time I got in there, I'm gonna linked up with a dude named Shy, man. I linked up with Shy. Got some ganja from Shy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now Shy had point me to the Hispanic. I ain't know he used to be having the ganja. I went to him, got a little 25, man. I got out the hole. I was like, I need to smoke me something and just chill and just relax. Man, I got me something, man, and roll up, sitting up there in the cut. It was a Muslim dude right beside me. He was real cool, you know what I'm saying? Bro had a phone and stuff. He be ducked off on the phone. So I'm rolling up. He's like, bro, what you got some weed? I was like, yeah. He's like, you trying to match it up? I'm like, nah, bro. I don't even know you like that, to be honest. It seemed pretty cool, though, but I don't know him like that. Talking about just smoking with you. I'm not doing all that. Anyways, I sat there and smoked. EJ, he ain't used to smoke. He might just smoke. He might hit the CIs. That's what he used to like. Blowing the ganja or whatever, blowing the ganja. I just heard ruption in the dorm, man. I just heard like somebody get hit. Boom, boom. So I turn around and look. It's an open. No, I turn around and look. Man, it's two dudes, man, on this old man, bro. On this old man, taking that man box away. I was like, what the hell, man? They in there robbing this dude, man. This too young dude, man. Come up off of that, Bam, bam, bam. Come up off of that, So you seen a couple guys, they stood up. A couple of the Muslim dude, they stood up. And he was like, man, what y'all got going on, man? What y'all got going on? One of the young dudes, I guess he was GD. He's man, I'm GD, man. I ain't Muslim. Mind your own business, man. Mind your own business. Bro, they robbed this old man, took this old man food. So I was like, damn, I already knew what's gonna go down in this dorm, bro. I said, I already knew what type of dorm this is, bro. They don't put us in the Thunderdome, bro. They don't put us in the Thunderdome. I look over there, EJ, he's scared. Bro, he is scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is scared. So I had done what we had did earlier. We had got a call and called the I building where the phone was at and tell them folks like, hey, we out the hole. You know what I'm saying? Send that down there. But he's scared. So I'm starting to second guess like, damn, should I let them folks send the phone down here to him? Because he be tripping, bro. He can't handle this type of pressure, this type of dome. I already knew it, bro. But if y'all want to stay tuned for the part 2, man, y'all stay tuned and check me out, man.